Welcome to Ilydan LARP. My name is Nick Tall. I am one of the design team of this live action role-playing system. And I just wanted to explain a little bit about the concept behind our LARP and hopefully persuade you that it would be a good thing to do to come along and maybe join the crew or come along and play at one of our events. The concept of Ilydan LARP is a high adventure fantasy system which puts players at the heart of the action. The concept is that a new land has been discovered and people are flocking from all across a great empire to come and seek their fortune or maybe escape their past by a new life on the Isle of Ilydan. The great empire has many different kingdoms and duchies and tribes and fiefdoms, all united under one emperor, which means that whatever sort of character background you want to have, whether it's some noble princeling or an elf or some dwarven monkey who's escaped from the circus, whatever it is, if you can think of it and get the costume together, you can play that as your background. Because everyone, once they travel to the island of Ilydan, they're incomers. We're all equal. If you come off the boat claiming that you're some fine noble and that you demand respect, well, you left your respect behind in the empire when you set off for the new world. If you're some slave who's escaped from their master, stowed away on board the boat and came across, that's fine. We don't judge people here. You're only as good as the food you can catch, or the housing you can build, or the defence you can give to the rest of us here. So, the island of Ilydan having been discovered, the Emperor has funded people to come across and to set up a new township, new lands to go out and explore. The problem is there's very little here, at least by way of civilization. So you will have to scavenge for your own food at first. You will have to worry about building shelter. We have a lot of crafting within the system, whether it's mining and building or forging weapons or crafting food, whatever it is, there is a huge amount of crafting and there's a whole economics that goes on within Ilydan. But I said this system was all about adventure. We know what LARP is really about is sword in your hand, running through a forest, chasing after or being chased by some gribbly. And we certainly have plenty of that because on the island of Ilydan, well, it's not quite as empty and safe as those being invited to come and settle here have been told. There are all sorts of unknown creatures, strange magics on the island of Ilydan. And that's part of what you will explore and what you will find. We love to have adventure. You earn experience points as you go along, as you complete quests, which encourages you to get out of the player camp and to explore and see what you can find. And you can spend those experience points in-game or between events to improve your character, so your character learns as they go. But we also have a downtime system of building. After all, you've been sent to Ilydan to set up a new land, a new kingdom, if you will. And so people who gather resources within the game, if you can get access to the right skills or maybe trade with people who have the right skills, in downtime you can build a homestead, a hamlet, a tower, maybe even a castle, have farms and have wealth which will support you and bring you wealth and status when you're playing inside the game. So we have a lot that's going on. There are always opportunities for quests and side quests and all sorts of plot that's happening. Or if you prefer, you can just chill out in the player village area and get to meet people and role play there. It's really about giving you the opportunity to have the sort of event that you want. Well, I hope that's given you a taste of the sort of flavour of what we do at Ilydan. We're a fairly small system. We normally have around 20 to 30 players. We normally have around 15 or so crew. So there's a good ratio of crew to players. There's enough of us to keep you more than busy, particularly in big battles. But the system's small enough that it's personal. And we deal with you as an individual and your character as an individual. I hope that gives you a little bit of flavour. I hope you're interested. Do visit our website, ilydanlarp.org, to find out a bit more. have a look at our rules, have a look at some of the photos, have a look at when our events are coming up. I hope you'll join us for some adventure soon.